Welcome to Don't Drink and Review. I'm Tanner Prittis. This is Ash, and let's get started. So today we have beers that you guys provided for me because I forgot to bring mine. I definitely bought them, but I'm an idiot and I forgot to bring them. So
Truth.
So what are these? You said these are kind of gross?
These are organic super grain alcohol, so they don't sound good and they taste a little worse than that. 0 sugar and infinite flavor.
Solid.
They're overcompensating.
So these are Crook and Marker. This is their peach.
I have their strawberry lemon.
Oh, you have the strawberry lemon? Okay,
yeah.
So are these like...
I don't know if you can tell, but we're pawning our bad alcohol off onto you.
That's fine. I've done it to you plenty of times, and it's fine. So these are made in Yakima, Washington, or Rochester, New York. Great places. Oh, it's vegan. Sick.
Perfect.
All right, well, I'm just going to go for it.
I can already taste it.
I can smell it. It smells delicious. So it's like a seltzer.
Oh, no.
It's in the seltzer game. Tyler, I'm going to pour you some of mine if you want. Yeah?
I'm going to cut my finger.
Please don't cut your finger. We're going to have to start
Technical
again.
difficulties. Except this time I have like a bandage over my whole hand.
Yeah.
It just gets progressively worse. Oh, man.
Try to open it again. I think that's about half. Here you go. That's a great color. I was expecting it to be clear. I like how mine is...
A slightly different color.
Oh, I can smell it. Cheers. Cheers. No? Oh, you don't like it. Okay, no, you... Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Okay.
Take another sip. After the first one, it gets even worse.
It was... I was about to say, I was like, what are you guys talking about? It's not that bad.
And then the aftertaste
The
hits.
aftertaste. It's fake. It's not... It's that fake.
It's a syrup.
It's not actually that bad. I feel like if after I was like 4 of these in, I wouldn't even be able to taste it.
You wouldn't even make it for it. This is something that you drink when you're already drunk.
Yeah.
And I suggested
100%.
that these guys be last, and he was like, nope,
No
they're
way.
going first.
No way, because, I mean, I don't know. These ones look more interesting. It's pretty good. I don't know. I mean, it's not terrible. I'm not... I mean, I'm not...
Can I trade you? We have a bunch just sitting there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll take some. I mean, I don't mind.
They're awful.
Yeah, well...
They're so bad.
To each their own. So,
Is it infinite flavor?
It's infinitely, flavorful. It's way more flavorful than like a White Claw, but it's also like... I tried to read the ingredients to see what that syrupy flavor is. Couldn't figure it out.
It's more flavorful because the flavor is bad.
Because it's not real flavor.
Oh, I would take a White Claw any day.
Just try it.
White Claws are good.
Hey, no hate on you guys. You're doing great.
Organic natural flavors. Oh, it's got stevia. That might be what the taste is.
That's definitely it. Oh. That one tasted like
It's pretty good, but
Well, no, I took too much. I was like, I'm going to drink a bunch of this. And then it kind of tasted like a Peachio. But
what's a Peachio? Is it Italian peach?
Like peach rings. Have you ever seen peach rings? Like they're like the little candies that are circular with holes in the middle, and they're soft and chewy, and they taste like peaches.
Yeah, I have CBD apple rings that are just like that.
Yeah.
But they have peach ones too.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Peachios. So anyway, that's what it
makes
tasted
sense.
like. It's fucking... it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. So let's open this sucker up. So again, welcome to Drink and Review, the podcast.
Don't drink and review.
Don't drink. You get it? It's a podcast about beer and things. We talk about everything. I mean, and nothing, honestly. It's great. So again, I'm joined by our amazing editor Ash. And how you doing today?
I don't know how to answer that question
Worse now?
Yes. It's just going downhill from here.
Yeah. Well, as soon as the buzz kicks in, let's hope it gets a little better. So today we're going to be talking about Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to tell a fun little story. So we filmed a whole episode about Final Fantasy VII, and it got fucked up, and now we have to do it again. So let's hope it's as good as the first one. So
Yes.
I'm looking at you guys. I'm just kidding. No, it was a great story. It was really funny. So this one's going to be just as good. So I really enjoyed Final Fantasy VII. I played the original when I was a kid. Like I watched my brother play it and I fell in love, and then I played it, and I played it like in 3 sections of like when I was a child, when I couldn't even get past the first level. But I got stuck on that for years and then just stopped playing the game, and then I finally read the booklet in the case that I had, and it gives you a little hint about how to get past the first level. And
you were actively stuck on that level for years?
I was like 6, 7 maybe when this came out.
It's weird though, because I feel like I was a better gamer when I was a kid than I am as an adult. Like there was stuff
really?
Like I beat the optional bosses in Kingdom Hearts 1. Like I'm a more hardcore gamer now because like Dark Souls happened and now everybody has to play everything on the super hard difficulty or they're not a real gamer.
Right. When I think games got progressively harder too, if you think about it in that sense. It's like,
oh no.
You think? I mean, I think so. I think I think I'm opposite. I got better at video games as I went on. I started off really bad. I get super frustrated and throw my controllers and stuff, and I don't do that anymore. So that's progress.
So yeah, that is progress. You're getting better.
But yeah, now the remake's out, and I really like the remake. So how would you compare the two? Like, which do you think has more playability?
Well, okay, so the thing about the remake is that it's released in parts. Like you're not even getting the full like experience with the game. And the unfortunate thing is that like I feel like more people are going to drop off. Like if you had like when you played Final Fantasy VII, you played the whole game and it was a whole experience.
Right.
And then people could rave about it. With this one, it's not a full game. Like it's the first 5 hour. How long was Midgar? 5 hours?
Something like that.
It's the beginning of the game that they stretched out and purposefully wasted your time.
That's basically the first disc. The remake was great, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't live up. Maybe that's just nostalgia or something. Maybe that's just like being from that like time. But yeah, there was a little bit of like lack in the game that I wish that they could have made up for, honestly.
I don't think it's nostalgia because Tyler played it recently and he's like, I love this game.
I love this game.
I love this game.
Yeah. No, the games are fantastic.
Yeah.
So, but did you play the Final Fantasy originally, or did you play them both basically essentially at the same time?
He didn't play the remaster.
I recently played Final Fantasy VII, the original one.
Yeah.
And it holds up.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it's the tragedy is, I think out of any game I've ever played, and I've played a lot of old games as well.
Yeah.
I played Ocarina of Time, I think like 2 years ago. So like, it's not like, I think Ocarina of Time holds up. Like,
for
I don't think it needs a remake. I would like a remake. Final Fantasy VII needs a remake. It is just like, I don't think the graphics have aged well.
Yeah.
So
totally.
I think that's why with the Final Fantasy VII Remake taking a completely different path, they didn't really make a remaster with better graphics, but keeping the same combat and keeping the same story. They went balls to the wall different.
Yeah, it's like a recreation of the entire game. Well, it's like a recreation of the story within the same universe. It's like an alternate universe, like a Flash kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't know if that's the right way to do it because the story holds up. The game holds up. The story is fantastic. Like I don't know if they're going to continue to have the same, because they'd already came out with this huge fan base. I mean, we all grew up playing this game, and when it came back around, everybody freaked out. So it's like, do you think that they're going to lose some of their fan base because of that?
Yes, and that's exactly what happens with these types of games. Like everybody who loves Final Fantasy VII will buy and bought the remake part 1, but because there's going to be part 2, part 3, part 4, you're segmenting the fan base every time, because there's going to be a portion of people who played it and are like, oh, this is garbage.
Right.
They're not going to buy the other ones. Whereas if they had just made one game and just released it, everybody and their mom would have bought it.
Yeah, for sure.
But they introduce all of these new characters, and only one of which is likable. Like they all have extended parts. Like there's like a couple of goons in the underpass area that you go to that you keep running into, and they're just obnoxious. There's this really eccentric biker guy who's like in love with you because you're strong.
Oh yeah, I remember fighting that guy.
And he fights with his motorcycle.
So are you guys ready for this next beer?
Yeah, let me chug this one.
chug.
Yes. I do have one question, though.
Yeah.
Favorite Square Enix game?
Oh, no.
Oof.
Oh, do they have to develop it or publish it?
Develop. Oh, yeah. Let's say developed because we all know what you'll say for publishing.
But the audience doesn't know.
I don't know.
Who
You
cares?
guys
Let the
are
audience.
speaking gibberish to me right now. I didn't know that there was a difference. Square Enix. Okay, I'm trying to think because if I say a game that isn't, you guys should go first. How about that? Because yeah, I have one in mind, but I can't remember if it's the actual. Yeah.
So we're doing produced too, right? Yes.
I say separate it.
Yes.
So say developed and say one published.
Developed by Square Enix would have to be Drakengard, because that was like I played that game as like a little kid and it was not appropriate for me, but helped shape who I am, and I'm really upset that there is not a remaster yet. So they need to get on that.
Yeah.
Actually, was it?
Don't even.
It might have been developed by Cavia, but I just remember every time you pop the disc in, this British guy goes Square Enix, and there's dragons in it. It's cool. It's a great game.
I've never played that game, so sounds great though.
Yes, you have. You played
I?
the intro. It's really bloody on PS2. It's got that guy with the
Oh,
sword.
yeah.
He gets stabbed in the back, and all
Oh,
his
yeah.
blood sprays everywhere.
I do remember that. That was pretty rad.
And then you were
actually.
talking about
Yeah,
your
that's
Legends
not
of
a-
Legalia.
That's not a game for children.
No, it's also got incest in it.
Okay, so I'll go next.
Womp.
So since I can't think of any other one, I'm gonna say Kingdom Hearts. That was made by Square Enix,
Which
right?
one?
Yes.
The second one. The second one is the best. The first one's story was really good, but if you like, I really enjoyed both of those games. But the second one, it just ran more smoothly. The story was a little bit more intense. The enemies were cooler. The keyblades were way cooler.
Even more zippers.
Way more zippers. Just like innocuous zippers, like just going everywhere.
Yeah, the second game improved every aspect of the first one. Even better music somehow.
Totally. The opening like music scene of Kingdom Hearts 1 when he's like running into the ocean and he like falls. I love that song. I wish I could think
Simple
of it.
and clean.
Yeah. Really?
I'm a Kingdom Hearts nerd.
Oh my god, she knew it. I remember playing that game. I can't remember where it was. I'm trying to think. I think it was on like a cruise ship, a Disneyland cruise, a Disney cruise, and I played it. And I remember playing the beginning, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, I get, like, the dynamics are all the same. Like, all the animations are the same. Like, I have no idea who this dude is, and I never really figured it out. That game was pretty confusing in the beginning. The
Jesse
underlying
McCartney.
storyline is really confusing.
It's great.
And I loved it. It was awesome. I was just there for Cloud and Sephiroth. And
Oh my god. Yeah, they were great. I loved all the Final Fantasy characters in it.
That
That was
really-
like half of the draw, because I'm like, I don't care about Disney. but
exactly.
but
That's what
Leon?
really...
being in Kingdom Hearts 1 was pretty cool, and he
Yeah.
beats you up with his gun blade.
Yeah, and he's like, chump. You're like,
He uses magic. That's why it's still rated E, even though it's obviously a gun.
oh, yeah. Well,
He
I
doesn't
mean,
shoot bullets.
and
He shoots you with giant fireballs.
Yeah, and then he tries to hit you with it. Tyler, what about you?
My favorite Square Enix game that's developed by Square Enix would be Kingdom Hearts 2. That game's so
Nice.
good.
So good.
I don't have to go into detail because we talked a lot about it, but it's a phenomenal game. From the gameplay that's just like top notch, the secret bosses, the music, the story. There's so much emotional parts. It has Sora, it has Donald, it has Goofy, and they say that 100 times.
You even get to play as Mickey. Did you ever get to play as Mickey?
You don't play as Mickey?
No, there's
What?
certain parts in the game. I bet you didn't know this. So there's certain parts in the game. If you die, you get resurrected as Mickey, and he comes in and he f's people up.
okay.
Well, no, you get to control him.
No way.
Yeah, no. So it happened to me once or twice, and it was like when you're going into that like spooky mansion or whatever, and I died at at the boss, and it was like, never give up. And you click this button, and he comes back as, I'm getting chills thinking about it right now. And you come back as Mickey, and he's wearing that, like, you know, he has that cool, like, robe, and he's got a golden keyblade, and he does, like, Yoda flips. I want to talk about the influences that Final Fantasy VII had after we drink some more beer.
Okay, give me. Give me.
I guess we're gonna try a few. So
The Tower IPA or Belching Beaver?
you read this one. I want to read this one. Okay, this is the Mother Road Brewing Company. Okay, one more try. The Mother Road Brewing Company's Tower Station Indian Pale Ale. It is 7% alcohol, and it is brewed. Where you brewed in Flagstaff.
Ooh.
Looks delicious. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna wipe this on my shirt now. Okay.
It's a little puddle of
Deliciousness.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little something for later for when I'm driving home. They're like, do you smell that?
Why does Belching Beaver... I don't like the sound of these. Like okay, we had that old beer that one time, that dirty sock beer.
Yep, that one was raw. Sorry
This
about
one's
that.
this one's Mexican chocolate peanut butter stout. Does that sound good?
Not really. I don't really like stouts, and I don't like desserty, like peanut buttery beers. They do surprise me.
I want some of that one.
Yeah. They do surprise me occasionally, but I don't know. It just doesn't sound like awesome. Like I wouldn't.
We can't drink it though. It says store cold and drink fresh, but it's canned.
And
we can't drink this.
We can't
one.
drink it. Is it even cold?
Yeah, it's cold.
Oh, good. Here you go.
Thanks. This one's 7.5%. How much? What percentage is that
This
one?
is 7.3. I said 7.
This one's better.
Yeah, that one's thicker too. I bet that one has more calories. Not healthy.
Oh, really? Well, let me look.
It probably doesn't even have them.
Doesn't even have
Yes. This is what true beer is. They don't care about your health. They're just like, it's beer.
We know you're not here because you're healthy.
Yeah, you're not drinking this because you care about your calories.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's see how the Tower Station is.
That's not bad for an IPA. Normally IPAs taste terrible.
That is delicious.
And you chugged it. Wait, no, you still got some little foamies on the bottom.
Yeah, foam. Yeah, that's alcohol. Somebody had
That's
to pay
straight
for that.
alcohol. A little bit of air.
That's pretty good. I really like it.
It's like a sorbet. Ew.
Oh, I wish you guys could see this. That was dirty, as in sexual. Just kidding. I like this one. I really do. This one's pretty good. I would definitely drink this. If I went to a restaurant and they're like,
All we have is the Tower IPA.
we got IPAs, I'd be like, give me that Mother Road.
Yeah, I definitely like it. I normally don't like IPAs because I feel like they're like when you've been drinking beer long enough, like I've been getting like more of a taste for like other beers. Like I've had porters, blondes, pale ales. What's Kilt Lifter?
I think it's an amber.
An amber ale?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scottish amber ale. Yeah. But like if you drink all those and you get used to them, I feel like IPA is just like the next level up of intensity. It's like for beer drinkers who where regular beer doesn't do it for you anymore.
Yeah, well, and it definitely that's like a acquired taste. Just what I think with any kind of out of the like.
Yeah, every beer tastes like
station.
shit when you first try it.
Yeah, for sure. For like the first forever, I hated beer, and I remember my very first beer that I was like, it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good, and it was a Budweiser. So there's that. I mean, that's a shit beer.
Mostly water.
Basically water. But yeah, and then you get into these beers, and it's like, yeah, either you like super thick or you like something that tastes like skunk piss. And then there's people that are like, I want to drink.
Give me some of that.
Yeah, like I want to sip on scotch that tastes like a pine tree on fire. They're like, this isn't for enjoyment. This is for my own good. Oh my goodness, this is thick. Look how dark that is. I'm excited.
Oh my goodness.
I can't even see through it. Well, that was close. I know how to pour drinks. You're going to have to finish that one, Ash. Or else, I can smell it. That smells real good. Smells real good.
That one's yours. That one's yours.
That's you, Captain. I can't even see through it. This is very thick.
God.
chocolate peanut butter. So good. I'm super excited. You know, it'd be really funny if you just like, if you had like something behind you and you just splashed it behind you and then.
They act
Like
like,
a-
I
like a
tasted it.
plant.
Oh, that's so good.
Yummy, yummy. So essentially, you're saying that alcohol is like medicine. It's good for you, but it will kill you slowly.
Right, and it's supposed to taste bad, so you don't drink too much. Do you think that's why they make medicine? They used to make medicine taste bad. It's because they're like, hey,
No, it's because they used to put like
I think
cocaine in it, morphine.
yeah, and that doesn't taste good, surprisingly.
I'm still trying to drink this.
I know. I'm waiting on you because I don't want to put my lips to this can because that's aggressive.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it. That is the best
gonna
beer
try
I've
yours.
had on the show.
Oh,
No, that was really good. It just
Yeah.
went down the wrong hole. It tastes like coffee.
It's good.
It tastes like a coffee. Like I
want that.
could have this as I could put this in my coffee. That would actually be a really good mixer. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, I don't mean to just.
I don't want that
soothe you.
much. I just want a little sippy
Okay.
sip.
Is that
Yeah,
more? Do you
that
want
is
good?
acceptable.
Do you want more or?
Oh my!
What did I
don't know
say?
about that.
It's good. No, I swear it tastes like coffee. Try it. Do it. Do it. It's really good. I'm gonna drink this one now.
Ooh, that is strong coffee. No, I was about to do that to your cup.
Ha. Ha ha.
Why would you do this to me? Here, you can have it.
Okay. Sweet.
I hope neither of us has Corona.
Well,
'Cause you'll
Oh,
be
well.
getting it.
Actually, I want that back. Here, give me
Here.
some of that.
there's
What?
more in here.
Oh, okay. It tastes yummy.
We just exchanged who's got whose glass. Nobody knows. We all have Corona. Anyway. Okay.
Everyone.
I can taste it.
I like it. You know, the Corona.
Yeah, but no, I like it. This
I
is,
really do. This is, I mean, fucking really good. Really good beer. I like I said, I usually don't like the thick beers, but this one, solid.
I don't
solid.
like it. You can't even see through it.
One more sip. One more sip.
No.
Give it to the beaver one more time.
more time.
Try the beaver. You got to try the beaver at least twice. Because you already tried it once.
So you don't
No, I don't like that. I don't like peanut butter.
you
Don't
peanut
like
butter.
peanut butter.
You don't. You have peanut butter though.
In my pantry?
Yeah.
There's lots of stuff I don't like in my pantry.
That's fair.
Everybody has like random things in the back of their pantry that they don't like. They're like, why
Very
did I
true.
buy that?
I have had this like weird like snack tuna kit in my pantry for
And you're
2
you're
years.
vegan.
I
you're
know.
Vegetarian.
I'm like, I don't even know why this is here. Why don't I throw it away? Somebody will probably eat it. So let's talk about Final Fantasy's influences on the Final Fantasy franchise itself and by summoning. Okay, so the summoning, that's one of my favorite parts of that game, and it continued in Final Fantasy X. That is my favorite, like Anima. You get Anima and he goes underground and he's like poof, 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 poof,
Oh,
poof, poof,
yeah.
poof, poof. Those were some of the greatest parts of the game, and I think that really had, you know, I think Final Fantasy VII had a great influence on the remainder of the franchise itself. Well, I mean, that's all I have to say about Final Fantasy VII. I mean, we could probably continue, and I would love to just play this game forever. But do you have anything else that you'd like to say about this fantastic game franchise?
I really love it. I want Crisis Core to get remastered so
I never
bad
played that
because
one.
I don't have a PSP, so I can only ever watch the cutscenes and cry and stuff.
Follow us on fucking Instagram. Don't drink and review. Don't drink N as in Nancy review. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Ash, for joining me.
Thanks.
And Tyler. And thank you for providing the beers because I effed it up. And yeah, that's it, guys. You guys have a good one. Peace out. Thank you. Thank you. Say bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, bye. See ya.